Mr. Chancellor, sir, in accordance with the Kenyatta University Charter 2013, Section 8A and B, the university is authorized by Statute 47, Part 22, Section 1 and 2 to confer doctorate, master's, and bachelor's degrees and to award postgraduate diplomas and certificates in programs approved by Senate.
Chancellor, sir, allow me to request all the graduates to be ready for the conferment of the various degrees and award of postgraduate diplomas, and certificates of Kenyatta University. The candidates, Mr. Chancellor, who will be presented to you, completed their programs in the 2024-2025 academic year as prescribed by the statutes of Kenyatta University. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I now call upon the executive deans of schools to present the candidates for the conferment of the doctorate degrees in the order indicated in the graduation program. Deans, please.
School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Will the graduates who will be receiving the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences move forward in the order in which I will call out their names? Paul Walakira, Doctor of Philosophy in Climate Change and Sustainability. Supervisors, Professor John Muriuki and Professor Pantaleon M.B. Kasoma. Florence Karimi Diakun, Doctor of Philosophy in Animal Science. Supervisors, Professor Bernard Jehia, Professor Purity Ngohio, and Professor Joshua Arimi. Waswa Stanlaus Juma, Doctor of Philosophy in Plant Pathology. Supervisors, Professor Washeka Wanjohi and Professor Maina Mwangi. Awol Fonda Jane, Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural Economics. Supervisors, Dr. Mashari Ibrahim Degwa and Professor Richard M. Mulwa. Peterson Newton Mushiri Njeru, Doctor of Philosophy in Integrated Soil Fertility Management. Supervisors, Professor Jane Mogwe and Professor Monica Musherumuna. Mr. Chancellor, sir, it is now my honor to present the candidates for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of Kenyatta University.
Will the graduates School of Business, Economics and Tourism, will the graduates who will be receiving the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the School of Business, Economics and Tourism move forward in the order in which I will call out their names. Benjamin Mwanzia Mulili, Doctor of Philosophy in Marketing, Supervisors, Dr. Samuel Maina and Dr. Ruben Juguna. Gaitungu Kellen Wangari, Doctor of Philosophy in Marketing, Supervisors, Dr. Ruben Juguna and Dr. John Mutinda. Kanoga Gisheru Simon, Doctor of Philosophy in Marketing, Supervisors, Dr. Samuel Maina and Dr. Ruben Juguna. William Kiplimoto, Doctor of Philosophy in Management Information System, Supervisors, Dr. Morrison Mutuku and Dr. Lydia Gashengo. Mutuku Irene Ngi, Doctor of Philosophy in Human Resource Management, Supervisors, Dr. Peter Philip Wambua and Dr. Lawrence Wainaina. Rispa Kamonyi Omuchei, Doctor of Philosophy in Accounting, Supervisors, Dr. Farida Abdul and Dr. Margaret Koskei. Dorothy Ngina Kimolo, Doctor of Philosophy in Economics, Supervisors, Dr. Jennifer Jaramba and Dr. Laban Chesang. Hannington Okendo Mala, Doctor of Philosophy in Economics, Supervisors, Professor Martin Etiang and Dr. Jacob Omolo. Akama Thaddeus Onyinkwa, Doctor of Philosophy in Finance, Supervisors, Professor Ambrose Jagongo and Professor Frederick Ndede. Stephen Kariuki Mushiri, Doctor of Philosophy in Finance, Supervisors, Dr. Job Omagwa and Dr. Peter Ndungu. James Rungami Maina, Doctor of Philosophy in Strategic Management, Supervisors, Dr. Anne Muchemi and Dr. Samuel Maina. Sabena Nthenya Kivindo, Doctor of Philosophy in Strategic Management. Supervisors, Professor Stephen M.A. Muade and Dr. Anne Mushemi. Mr. Chancellor, sir, it is now my honor to present the candidates for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of Kenyatta University.
School of Education and Lifelong Learning, Laichina Edward Mtabari, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Communication and Technology. Supervisors, Professor Samson Rosano Ndigi and Dr. Florence Abuyeka Miima. Rosaline Kananu Rutere, Doctor of Philosophy in Special Needs Education. Supervisors, Dr. Beatrice Bunyasi Awol and Dr. Francis Kremi. Yapi Opio Judith, Doctor of Philosophy in Special Needs Education. Supervisors, Dr. Beatrice Bunyasi Awol, Dr. Nelly Otupe. Muyaka Lucy Wanjiru, Doctor of Philosophy in Curriculum Development. Supervisors, Professor Grace W. Bunye and Dr. Wilfrida Itolonto. Consolata Nabwire Onyango, Doctor of Philosophy in Early Childhood Education. Supervisors, Dr. Nyakwara Begi and Yet W. Mogo. Dodwe R. Walakisha, Doctor of Philosophy in Early Childhood Education. Supervisors, Dr. Rachel K. Kamau and Dr. Onganga Hudson. Osugo Mora Roslin, Doctor of Philosophy in Curriculum Studies. Supervisors, Dr. Charles Magoma and Dr. Ephantas Kaugi. Daniel Wab, Doctor of Philosophy in Philosophy of Education. Supervisors, Dr. Francis Murira Ndichu and Dr. Francis Lekoye Malenya. Nduru Mugambi David, Doctor of Philosophy in Physics Education. Supervisors, Dr. Michael Waititu and Dr. Sophia M. Ndethiu. Washira Isaac Kiiru, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Management. Supervisors, Dr. Peter Nyaga Muchanche and Dr. John Nderitu. Judith Kamathi Kabira, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Psychology. Supervisors, Dr. Doin K. Mugambi and Dr. Crispus K. Wawira. Mugambi Carmen Mary, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Psychology. Supervisors, Dr. Tapita Wangeri and Dr. Samuel Mutwereli. Rehema Nteya Yake, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Psychology. Supervisors, Dr. Edward M. Keegan and Dr. Samuel Mutwereri. Mr. Chancellor, sir, it is now my honor to present the candidate for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of Kenyatta University.
School of Engineering and Architecture, will the graduates who will be receiving the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the School of Engineering and Architecture move forward in the order which I will call out the names. Evelyn Amile Okubo, Doctor of Philosophy in Environmental Planning and Management. Supervisors, Professor Caleb Mireri and Dr. Paul Aloy. Kennedy Wahobe Wamode, Doctor of Philosophy in Environmental Planning and Management. Supervisors, Dr. Christine Mojale, Professor Monica Mucheru Muna and Dr. Lalisa Duguma. Mr. Chancellor, sir, it is now my honor to present the candidate for the award of the degree of Philosophy of Kenyatta University.
School of Science, Vincent Omwenga Matoki, Doctor of Philosophy in Reproductive Health. Supervisors, Dr. Eliphas Gitonga and Dr. Isaac Owaka. Michael Maru, Doctor of Philosophy in Epidemiology and Disease Control. Supervisors, Professor Justice Osero and Dr. Harun Kimani. Mucheru Patrick Kamau, Doctor of Philosophy in Food Nutrition and Dietetics. Supervisors, Dr. Peter Chege and Dr. Mary Muchiri. Mr. Chancellor, sir, it is now my honor to present the candidates for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of Kenyatta University.
School of Law, Arts and Social Sciences. Christopher Ogola Odero, Doctor of Philosophy in Public Policy and Administration. Supervisors, Professor David Minja and Dr. Wilson Muna. Eunice Omwoyo Masharia, Doctor of Philosophy in Public Policy and Administration. Supervisors, Dr. Weldon Ngeno and Dr. Jane Njoroge. Fernandez Odinga Barasa, Doctor of Philosophy in Public Policy and Administration. Supervisors, Professor David Minja and Dr. Moses Muthinja. James Kijanzi Sirite, Doctor of Philosophy in Public Policy and Administration. Supervisors, Professor David Minja and Dr. Jane Joroge. James Kijanzi Sirite, Doctor of Philosophy in Public Policy and Administration. Supervisors, Professor David Minja and Dr. Jane Joroge. Kibet Yegon Bernard, Doctor of Philosophy in Public Policy and Administration. Supervisors, Dr. Wilson Muna and Dr. Heather Kipchumba. Kerema Nicodemus Joroge, Doctor of Philosophy in Public Policy and Administration. Supervisors, Professor David Minja and Dr. Jane Joroge. Bernadette Wavinya Mutiso, Doctor of Philosophy in Peace and Conflict Management. Supervisors, Dr. Felicitas Kenyanjui and Dr. Gordon Onyango Omenya. Frederick Kariuki Waruri, Doctor of Philosophy in Peace and Conflict Management. Supervisors, Professor Lazarus Ngare and Dr. Felicitas Kenyanjui. Alex Ngolenya Nthiwa, Doctor of Philosophy in Urban and Regional Planning. Supervisors, Professor Leonard Kisovi, Professor Thomas Kibutu, and Dr. Philomena Mwiruri. Albert Oching Okinda, Doctor of Philosophy in International Relations and Diplomacy. Supervisors, Dr. Susan Wayego Mwangi and Dr. Francis Mulu. Kandie Dennis Kipto, Doctor of Philosophy in International Relations and Diplomacy. Supervisors, Dr. Xavier Francis Ichani and Dr. Evans Odhiambo Onyango. Boniface Munene Rufo, Doctor of Philosophy in Sociology. Supervisors, Dr. Daniel Muia, Dr. Henry Rono, and Professor DeWitt Shute. Justa Kathure Gitonga, Justa Kathure Gitonga, Doctor of Philosophy in Sociology. Supervisors, Dr. Daniel Muia and Dr. Henry Rono. Murathi Anthony Kimani, Doctor of Philosophy in History. Supervisors, Dr. Felicitas Kenyanjui and Dr. Pius Kakai. Jairus Matunda Kelatia, Jairus Matunda Kelatia, Doctor of Philosophy in Security Studies. Supervisors, Professor Lazarus Ngare and Dr. Evans O. Odhiambo. Mr. Chancellor Sir, it is now my honor to present the candidates for the award of the Doctor of Philosophy of Kenyatta University.
The School of Pure and Applied Sciences. The graduates who will be receiving the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the School of Pure and Applied Sciences move forward in the order in which I will call out their names. Brother Wasonga, Doctor of Philosophy in Immunology. Supervisors, Professor Michael Moita Gesheru, Dr. Elizabeth Mombi Kigondu, and Professor Anthony Karaja Wanyoro. Anna Hoka Ideti, Doctor of Philosophy in Animal Physiology. Supervisors, Professor Michael Muita Gisheru and Dr. Cyprian Akinyi Otieno. Awal Magaji Abubakar, graduating in absentia, Doctor of Philosophy in Information Sciences. Supervisors, Dr. Martin Gishugu and Dr. Peter Amai. Pauline Ruhuru Jagi, Doctor of Philosophy in Information Science. Supervisors, Dr. George Gitau Joroge and Dr. Ronald Bituka. Mutua David Zioka, Doctor of Philosophy in Medical Biochemistry. Supervisors, Professor Eliud Nyaga Mwanikinjagi and Dr. George Owino Orida. Kenywa Esther Bushi, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry. Supervisors, Dr. Isaac Waweru Mwangi, Professor Ruth Duta Wajao, and Professor Sauda Swale. Dongo Samuel Nganga, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry. Supervisors, Professor Ruth Duta Wanjao, and Dr. Esther Wanja Mviga. Ogombe Charles Ojiambo, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry. Supervisors, Professor Mildred Pauline Nawiri and Professor Hanson Nyambuga Nyambaka. Adima Robert Nyatundo, Doctor of Philosophy in Applied Mathematics. Supervisors, Professor Winfred Duku Mutuku, Professor Farai Nyambaza, and Professor Kennedy Awol. Gertrude Vononi Efusa, Doctor of Philosophy in Plant Taxonomy. Supervisors, Dr. Emily Wabuyele, Professor Grace Gaveri, Professor Olwen Grace, and Professor Charlotte Jora. Mr. Chancellor, sir, it is now my honor to present the candidates for the award of the Doctor of Philosophy of Kenyatta University.
May all members of academic staff and guests in academic attire please rise. Mr. Chancellor, sir, it is now my honor to present to you candidates for the conferment of the various doctorate degrees of Kenyatta University.
I admit the persons presented to me to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give power to read and to do all that appertains to this degree. You may now turn your tassels to the right.
A round of applause for all our PhD graduates. Tuwasherehekee tafadhali. Shangwe na vigelegele. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations to all the PhDs. Thank
you. We will invite
the Vice Chancellor. Vice Chancellor, together with the Chancellor and the CS, Chairman of Council, and the PS representative on stage for a photograph with our newly graduated PhDs. Let us celebrate them even as they take their photograph. It's a great achievement. Congratulations, all of you. For eternity here. We don't want to be captured, not smiling. Congratulations once again. Congratulations once again. And congratulations. Well done. Thank you, our Chancellor. Thank you, our CS, our VEC, PS, Chair of Council, and the DVC Academy. As they go to seat, please let's give them another nice round of applause. Our PhD graduates, you may now take your seats. Our PhD